the studio of LJPCBM, it's Fridays with LukeJ62895. And now the host of Fridays with LukeJ62895, the founder of LukeJ62895 Productions LLC, LukeJ62895, aka Luke Jeffers.
Thank you, DC Comics Fan 2004. Hello, people. This is Luke Jeffers speaking. Welcome to Friday's LukeJ62895 episode 344. Now, before we begin this episode, I want to give you an announcement. Okay. I'm not gonna bring game segments for this episode, but in this episode, we're gonna do like topics and notes for the day, because pretty soon, around an hour from now, it's gonna storm. So, and the reason why I tell you that it's gonna storm outside, it's probably because it's I'm gonna keep FWO episode 344 short today. You know, that's just me. But anyway, let's get on to the free dev topics, along with two other topics regarding to what's gonna happen next, and then we're gonna do finish off with the huge bang and so yeah, I was gonna let you know about that. But anyway, John Langley, who is an American television film director, writer, and producer, who was best known as career as executive producer of the television show Cops, which premiered on Fox in March of 1989. Prior to that, he was among the reality television pioneers, the producer of various 2-hour event specials and syndicated television markets during the 1980s. In fact, Langley was often credited as being the godfather of the reality television, with the appearance of Cops in 1989. Biography. He was born in Oklahoma City but moved to Los Angeles as a small child on June the 1st, 1943. Langley was Moore's cold expert operator in the Army of Security Agency and Edwards unit in the United States Army from 1961 to 1963 in Panama. He received a Bachelor's of Arts degree in English from California State University, Dominguez Hills in 1971, and later a master's degree in literature and combination. Langley briefly pursued doctorate of philosophy program in United University of California, Irvine. On December 2nd, 1986, Langley made his interest in the world of reality television with the show which he produced, American Vice, The Doping of the Nation, showing free life drug arrests on primetime television for the first time. In order to make the show, Langley have committed officials in the Broward County, Florida, Sheriff's Department, to allow cameras to accompany them to a previously scheduled drug bus. The success of the show proved to be a grand inspiration for Langley's signature work. Cops. In '89, Langley, with Malcolm Barmer serving as his production partner, formed Brother Langley Productions. His most notable achievement, perhaps in the violation of the cinema vertically centered style of the award-winning Cops television program, which notably influenced TV advertising and news reporting. Not to mention other network and syndicated programming. He recalled that Cops concept was entirely difficult to sell television network executives. Now we're very negative to his fundamental idea. He was finally able to win the meeting with Barry Diller. Then had a Fox to explain his concept. He recalled in a 2013 interview, You gotta have a narrator, Diller said. And I said, no. What do you mean, no? Diller said, and I said it defies the whole purpose of doing it the way I'm talking about doing it. Alright then, Diller said, you gotta do rechargements. And I said, no. What you mean, no? And I kept, doing this for him, because my feeling was I was not gonna sell my idea anymore. I'm not gonna say the H word. But anyway, ultimately a pilot episode's war with Gary mix and reviews among Fox executives of on to the over a graphic nature of the murder scene which was featured. After viewing the pilot, the next executives along the News Corporation chairman Rupert Murdoch began to debate the future of the show with Langley in attendance. Langley recalled after this guy came in the room, sat in the corner, he looked at the candidate. After further debate, the guy in the corner said, all four of them, try 4 episodes. And after I look over, and Diller says, you hush. I'm talking now. And I thought, well, who is this guy, the accountant? Well, obviously, it turned out that he wasn't the accountant. It was Robert Murdoch. But in those days, nobody knew who Robert Murdoch was or what he looked like. Cops was canceled by Fox in 2013 and was picked up by what was then Spike, which is now known as the Paramount Network. The show aired for its first second season on Paramount Network, while continuing its national run on the syndicated cable television, thus becoming one of the longest running reality series in television history. The show has broken records for primetime networks in the TV, for over 1,000 episodes aired as of 2017. Wow. In June 2020, Paramount Network pulled the program from the schedule in response to national protests against the murder of George Floyd. Wow. While being arrested by officers of Minneapolis Police Department and announced its cancellation days later. Jeez. The program's last episode aired on May 11, 2020. In 1992, Bubba Langley Productions was moved to its location to Orlando, Florida. Bubba retired in 1994, and production company became remote surgery as Langley Productions. Other work. Among Langley credits were Who Murdered JFK, I mentioned the John F. Kennedy assassination, and Target USA in 1989. Okay. And already warned of coming problems with terrorism in the United States and across the world. Langley's credits also include the various networks, cable, and syndicated television shows, including the television series called Free, a comedy of crime, video justice, and cop files. He also produced various independent films and directed films, and documentary films such as, which is included in the Dolph workout video, the Maximum Potential, Dog Watch, and Tiptoe from Wild Side, something like that. Okay. Langley also produced a television series that is called Inside American Jail for True TV with his son Morgan. And then Validation Move, the show also been sold to its airs as Jail on My Network Television, My Network TV, that for short. Jail is also an upscript series for corrections officers as they produce suspects through separate city and county jails. Morgan Lansley is credited as co-creator of the new series, which incorporates his radio style of cops. Father and son then produced Las Vegas Jailhouse, and yet another explanation of crime and the justice system of America. Langley was also a producer of Antique Flagless Brooklyn's Finest, which was screened at the Sandus Film Festival in January 2009. During the 2010-2011 television season, Langley was also responsible for the following series: Ryan Conservatory, Cops, Jail, Las Vegas Jailhouse, Street Patrol, and Vegas Strip. More recent TV series, including Rose Warriors and Spike, which is Langley's also produced undercover strings for Spike. Okay, Langley also started his own off-road race team known as Cops Racing Team. Okay, Langley was also active in the Southern Nevada off-road. That's how you pronounce it. Score International. He won the 2017 Baja 1000 in the spec trophy truck class. He died of a heart attack on last Saturday. He was 78 years old while competing in the coast to coast inertia to San Felipe, how to pronounce it, 250 off-road race in Baja, California, Mexico. I'm not going to read awards nor Hollywood Walk of Fame, but I'm going to read the next death topic, which is Johnny Solanger. Now, he was an American singer-songwriter known for the lead vocalist for Skid Row from 1999 to 2015. While over 15 years in the band, he was their longest-serving vocalist. During this time with Skid Row, he performed studio albums such as Thick Skin in 2003 and Versions Per Minute in 2006. Along with Chapter 1s and 2s at the United work Versions EP trilogy. Slater died as a result of combinations for liver failure last Saturday. He moved to the Dallas-Fort Worth area as a young boy, where he exposed to hard rock and country music, and fell in love with them. In 1990, he formed a rock band Solanger in Dallas, going for independent records Solanger 2, Chain Link Fence, and Solanger Live. Okay, that makes sense. He enjoyed live performance and radio success throughout the Southwest. In 1999, Skid Row members Dave the Snake Sabo, Ranger Bowen, and Scotty Hale hired Solanger to replace previously vocalist Sebastian Bach. In 2000, Skid Row was the opening bands of Kiss Farewell Tour. Which is in the road tour this year, by the way. Solo career. In 2008, Solanger pursued a country music solo career. His first country album was only released regularly in the style both country and rock. The album includes the song You Lie, which he recorded his bandmates in Skid Row. He died last Saturday, 1 month after he revealed he was suffering from liver failure. He was 55 years old. My last death topic has to do with Alison Greenspan. Now, she was American film and television producer. She was born December 2nd, 1972. She was a producer of these movies: Romeo and Bessus, Monte Carlo, If I Stay, You're Not You, The Best of Me, and Unforgettable. She was also a co-producer of Catwoman, if you watch this Bob show, executive producer of these movies, and which are as follows: What a Girl Wants, New York Minute, and the two movies of Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Nine Ronnie had announced in 2008, Lucky One in 2012, Beaches and TV in 2017, and What for Life TV series in 2020 through 2021. She died last Sunday following a lengthy battle with cancer. She was 48 years old. Now, let's have a moment of silent reflection regarding John Lansley, Johnny Slinger, and about Allison Greenspan now. Thank you. Recipe Steve Free. Let me see who's in the chat. Nobody. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. We got next topic we're gonna talk about is Harrison Ford and Indiana Jones star was him out of action for at least 3 months, postponing film. Okay. Now, I want to get to that YouTube thing real quick before we get to the thing, but okay, makes sense. Okay. He was taking on ISIS, overcoming the evil, foggy cult, and found the Holy Grail. But when it comes to the nasty shoulder injuries, Harrison Ford had to finally admit defeat. Oh, God. And at the time, yeah, as you saw last week's episode, you know this is totally bad for Harrison. You know what I mean? If you watch his dad, this is gonna be sad. You know what I mean? And I can exclusively reveal that the filming on the fifth Indiana Jones installment has been put on hold for at least 3 months. While the acting veteran recovers. It means the movie has been thrown into chaos at once again after filming was previously pushed back because of the pandemic. Yeah, I agree. And the sire said, it is Harrison's last outing as India, and everyone thought it would be the plain sailing. After the initial delays, everyone was raring to go, but now Harrison is injured and was into worse than first thought. The film's boss has come together to work out the scheduling and its chaos. The earliest they think they can restart the production in September, and I agree. It was not what that everyone was expecting, so to have the change everyone is a huge blow. Everyone's concerned of Harrison, and they are glad he is in the man. And after was injured last week, which I talked about in the episode, while filming the stunt. At the time, Disney was released a statement confirming the news and saying that the filming would continue. Yeah. It was then that revealed that Harrison would need surgery, bringing production to the standstill. Yeah. Now the film crew has given at least 12 weeks of film tweeting. They better get used to it. Okay. While most acting veterans, Harrison still intends on doing it on stunts, even though he's 2 years shy of being 80 years old. Steven Spielberg famously admitted he was an idiot. Oh, God. For letting Harrison take on the risky scenes, such as a blunder runs rather than wise argument. Yeah, I felt worried for Harrison, but Steven, you don't just call him an idiot. He's good at this, you know? He said the double would, had been cheated on his own head down. So Harrison volunteered to do it itself. There was 5 shots in the block for 5 different angles, each one done twice. So Harrison had to race the walks 10 times. He won 10 times, but beat the odds. He was lucky, and I was an idiot for them to try it. In my eyes, the risk definitely pay off, and I have no doubt Harrison will still be doing his own stunts as coming the album. Red Hot Ash. Oh yeah. You know what? Screw this. I'm gonna not talk about it right now. But anyway, that's all. That's my next topic. I'm gonna read just the last topic before we get to the 4th of July topic, which is it is good news, but it is going to be bad news for you guys. I'm a huge fan of Bill Cosby, so is you guys. But yeah, that's just me. But yeah, It's Bill Cosby released from prison after considering vaccinated. Okay. He was released from prison last Wednesday, after a conviction for, I'm not going to say the S word, assault charges were overturned by Pennsylvania's highest court. The 83-year-old Cosby walked out of the state correctional edition Phoenix in Moxley County, Pennsylvania, Wednesday afternoon. Officials told ABC News. Cosby Republicans Andrew Wyatt told ABC News earlier this Wednesday they was going to pick Cosby up at the prison. Yeah, I agree. Earlier voice from Pennsylvania ABC station WPVI showed Cosby getting out of the car at his Eggins Park, Pennsylvania mansion, where in more Marin t-shirt and baggy trousers, he flashed a peace sign at people helping him walk into his home. Cosby later emerged from his home and walked in the end of his driveway, where he stood with Watt and his lawyers, and they addressed the media. The Cosby smile as reporters asked him to respond to no longer being incarcerated, having announced it, but he declined to speak. What we saw today was justice Americans, Watt said. The actor released a statement on Twitter, writing that I've never changed my stance nor my story. I've always managed my vigilance. Thank you to all my fans, supporters, and friends who have stood me for this ordeal. Special thanks to the Pennsylvania Supreme Court for upholding the rule of law. Yeah, I maybe agree with Cosby, but this is sad. One of Cosby's reveals, Jennifer Bowling said she and the rest of Cosby's legal team were thrilled to have him home, and I agree. He served 3 years of in just sentence. He did with Donegal principal and he was a mentor of the inmates. Okay. Veteran said he was very, doing this time. The time was not doing him. She also thanked the state Supreme Court for this demonstrating that were in process to the court of public opinion, which frankly the lower courts were not. Cosby was sentenced in September 2018 to 3 to 10 years in state prison to aggravated drug and I'm not going to say the S word, assault former Temple University employee Andrea Costan in 2004. Wow. Cosby served about 3 years in the sentence. Today's major decision regarding Cosby's not only disappointing it but of concern and that it may discourage that to seek justice with, I'm not gonna say the S word, assault in the criminal justice system. For reporter prosecuting the sentencing of the assaulting and may force a victim to choose between filing either the criminal or criminal action, okay? Because standard warriors said in the statement, okay? Last year, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court agreed to hear 2 points of Cosby's appeal to overturn the 2008 assault convention, okay? In the ruling released Wednesday, the state Supreme Court concluded that Cosby's extradition should never have occurred due to the deal the comedian cut with former Montgomery County Possessor Bruce Castor, who agreed not to commemorate Possessor Cosby as he gave a deportation in civil case brought against him by Costan. Okay? During this deportation, Cosby made incriminating statements that Castor's successor, Kevin R. Steele, used to charge Cosby in 2015. Okay? Costanza sent her a statement that the decision to overturn the convention revolved from a presidential technology, have announced it. But anyway, Castor was the same lawyer who went on to represent former President Donald Trump, which is stupid, during the ex-president's second impeachment trial this year. Okay? The discreditation vested in the Commonwealth possessors, however vast, does not mean that the exercise is free to stress a due process, okay? Pennsylvania's Supreme Court Justice wrote in their 9-page decision, when a confidential charging decision is made publicly with the intent to reduce an action in relation by the defendant, and when the defendant does so through his discernment and some consents upon the advice of counsel, denying that the defendant at the defendant of that decision of front that to provincial fairness, particularly when it results in a criminal petition that is foregone for more than a decade, the justice wrote. The decisions went on to say Cosby was a victim of unconditional bait and switch, okay? But even it was more, immediately from criminal petition. Cosby testified during his 4 days of domination by Costan's authorities, and the several lawsuits were settled in more than $3 million. Wow, in 2006. A presidential matter the moment that Cosby was charged, okay, criminally have announced it, he was harmed. Wow. All we have forfeited earlier in the consequences of forfeiture in the case were for naught. The justice wrote. Cosby can't be retired on the criminal charges. He was found guilty by the jury and is now going to free. The presidential issue involving to the facts of the crime, Steele said in his statement Wednesday afternoon. Steele commended Constant for her bravery in coming forward and remaining steadfast throughout this long ordeal, okay? As well as the other women who have shared similar experiences. My hope is that the decision will not do the report of, not going to say the S word, assault by his victims. Steele said, possessors in my office will continue to follow the events, whoever it leads. We will still believe that no one is above the law, including those who are rich, famous, and powerful. In an interview with KYW News Radio in Pennsylvania, Castor said he was not surprised by the state Supreme Court's decision. Okay, makes sense now. I can only recall it happening once before the case of possessor's behavior was so curious that the Supreme Court threw the case out and didn't remain for a new trial, Castor told the radio station. So it's rare. But what happened to Mr. Cosby was really courageous, have pronounced it. It was really did to him should never happen to a American citizen and that any social strata, have pronounced it. Charged Gloria Reed represented several women who testified at Cosby's trial to bolster the possession evidence of prior bad acts against the entertainer to improve a pattern of practice. Okay. Let me see how long it takes. Okay. Despite the Pennsylvania Supreme Court decision, This was an important fight to justice, Alfred told ABC News Live. And even though the court overturned the commission of technical grounds, it is not validate Bill Cosby's conduct and should not be interpreted as a statement or defying that he did not engage in the acts of which he had been accosted. Okay. Janice Baker Kennedy, one of the women who testified at Cosby's criminal trial, alleging have announced it that he, I'm not gonna say the S word, assaulted her in 1982 when she was a 24-year-old bartender in Reno, Nevada. Told ABC News Live on Wednesday. She was stunned by the news. I'm shocked and my stomach's kind of a knot over this, Kennedy said. Just one little legal leads didn't overturn with this when so many people can come forward. So many women have told their truths. Another accuser, Victor Valentino, a former Playboy model who didn't testify at the trial but claimed Cosby's drug and I'm not gonna say the S word, assaulted her when she was a young woman. Told ABC News that my stomach is lurching upon her hearing Cosby would be releasing. I'm deeply distressed about the injustice of the whole thing, Bertillo said. You know, he was psychopath. He was a cerebral, I'm not going to say the S word, or the R word, but anyway. She said Cosby's release came just days after she was in the Harvard Cosby research, received a letter from Pennsylvania officials advertising that Cosby's request from part was denied. Yeah, Cosby was retained as Monsters have announced it. Has his petition for Yuri Pora denied that in May after corrections after officials have cited his official pressing, I'm not going to say the S word, federal programs, okay? In appeal, the convention Cosby's lawyers argued that the trial judge earned in allowing Cosby's subordination, have announced it, about using quaaludes during, I'm not going to say the word is, these two words, encounters, during encounters with the consensual encounters with women in the 1970s. Two other courts, including the three judge panels in Pennsylvania Superior Court's juries, have previously refused to overturn the convenience convictions. Despite the lugs of exaltations against him, Cosby has maintained he has never engaged in. Okay, sure, I'm not gonna say the S word. But anyway, I got two more to talk about, and then we're gonna do the notes, and then we'll be done with this episode. I'm not gonna do game segments today, so like I said, there'll be game segments next week. So be looking out for this, but that's just me. Anyway, 2 days from now is July the 4th, so it'll be Independence Day, and it's gonna be a big holiday for United States, like I am. It's a declarative independence, so it's 4th of July in 1776. It's the 13th American holiday, and I'm looking forward to this holiday. So, yeah, it's gonna be a huge holiday. So there you go, and yeah. Then last thing I want to talk about is my stepdad's 65th birthday. Now, Dad, bud, if you watch this episode right now, happy birthday to you, and I want to thank you for the past 65 years of your livelihood. And that's all my topics for today. And we're going to get to my notes right now. So we got, shall we? So we got Okay. We got Elgin Reacts episode 667 and around 632. Then we got, but that's all for today. Then we got Weekend Celebration episode 86 and Christmas Web Show episode 48. That's July 3rd. And Elgin Says Club Vlogs episode 41 and Blue School's Jokes episode 22. That's Independence Day. Then July the 5th, we got Elgin Reacts. There's 4 episodes. Boring Jokes are episode 16. And some Switch Size episodes on PS4 today's episodes. And then July the 7th, We Wednesday's episodes. And Elgin TV Special Event to celebrate Nora's birthday. And July the 8th, we got Ripley's Believe It or Not. Some episodes are going to be completed. And then we'll be back for a brand new episode of Fridays with LukeJ62895. We're going to be back to normal. I'm not sure what we're going to be exactly going to be happening yet, but if there's not going to be an episode, like, when back to normal, we're going to come into rain comes, then we're going to do it next 2 weeks. We'll see what happens. But anyways, guys, that was up for today's episode of Fridays with LukeJ62895 for today. July the 2nd, 2021. I'm sorry there won't be an episode this week. Like I said, normally planned. We're supposed to do it Game 7 this week, but hey, we're going to do it next week, but we'll see what happens. Stay tuned for the next one, which is going to be Fridays with LukeJ62895 episode number 345, and one more shopping week episode. Till next time, so gentlemen, goodbye, peace out, baby. Get more episodes, guys, episode. Till then, Jefferson out. See ya.